And Chicago starts out with the ball here. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Jalen Suggs, and it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Suggs. Here's Gilmore. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. And the Thunder in possession here. Here's Cooper, outside Hardaway. To the inside.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Suggs. Outside Jones. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Cooper. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cooper. Jones against Hardaway. Whiteside with a screen on Jones. Hardaway, no good. Right side Jones. Drops in the short one.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Cooper. Back to Hardaway. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Suggs.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And here's Grant. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Here's Suggs. McGrady grabs a miss.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Cooper passes to Hardaway. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Bulls. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Bowen. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Cooper. Now here's Hardaway. Defended by Jones. The floater. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Oklahoma City shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Hardaway hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Suggs. Let's go with a 3. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Cooper. Here's McGrady. Rebound by the Bulls. Left side Jones. Pass to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Gilmore grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Here's Bowen. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Here's Cooper. Yet to see a basket. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Bowen. The 3. Drains the triple. Bowen's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's McGrady. Back to Hardaway. Five to shoot. And no good. The dry spell continues. Suggs outside. Here's Bowen. Off target with the 3. Thunder trail by 6. Hardaway finds Whiteside. Here's Cooper, defended by Jones. Cooper passes to Hardaway. From the stripe. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Bulls. We've got Suggs, and it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Suggs against Hardaway. Suggs, no good.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Cooper's shot is off.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Grant the screen. Outside Jones. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the middle. Whiteside can't get it to go.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Aldridge. Grant with a screen on Hardaway. Suggs, the pass to Jones. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's McGrady. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGrady's got his first points of the game.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Here's Gilmore. 6 to shoot. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Give him a hand, fans.
Chicago on D. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs, seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Hardaway up top, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. The shot. With 1 on the clock. And Aldridge with the slam.
Remarkable effort level from Aldridge. He understands how to create second chance opportunities.
Pass to Bowen. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Jones, the pass to Grant. Over Aldridge. Grant's shot is off. Thunder trail by 6. Right side Hardaway. It's stolen. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Suggs. Back to Jones. Now here's Grant. And here's Suggs. There's the 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hardaway, the pass to McGrady. Hardaway with a screen on Jones. Here's McGrady. Back to Hardaway. There's the triple. Bowen with a rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
They set the pick, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Suggs. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Hardaway. He buries it from 3. Hardaway's got 5 now. Suggs with it. Jacks up a 3. Up again. He knocks it down. Wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold.
The previous play is under review.
Just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Bulls leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Thunder trail by 9. They've got Hassan Whiteside. And it's Cooper in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Whiteside. McGrady the pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Bowen. 5 points in the game. Here's Gilmore. Pass to Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Jalen Suggs at the line for 2.
That's good from Suggs.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Suggs hits them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to McGrady. And that one's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 6. Now Jones.
Oklahoma City foul. Michael Cooper. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Suggs outside. Fires hitting the triple. Suggs has got 9 points.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And here are the Thunder now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. McGrady shot is off.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Suggs with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Sinks the tray.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Gilmore. Throws it up high and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Cooper. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Hardaway to the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Bowen. And Chicago again with a bucket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Hardaway with a screen on Suggs. Jones against Hardaway. Out to the right wing.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Aaron Gordon. Dyson Daniels is out there with Gary Payton. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Mutombo in at the center. And here are the Bulls now. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Giddey the pass to Leitner. Pass to Peterson. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Gary Payton.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Battier outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Giddey.
Solid defense from Daniels. He knows how to use his length and athleticism to affect shooting.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Leitner. Here's Peterson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Payton. McDaniels outside. Now Mutombo, guarded by Oden. Gordon with the screen for Payton. To the paint. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Giddey the pass to Leitner. There's the three. Peterson, that's good.
Just a classic long wing. Mo Pete is a threat from deep.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Gordon. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Giddey. Here's Peterson. And another three for Sacramento.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Gordon. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Payton kicks to Mutombo. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Here's Peterson. He has 6. Pass to Oden. Here's Giddey. He's covered by Daniels. And stolen by Daniels. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Giddey, the pass to Leitner. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. That one wide left. The Bulls leading by 4. Payton right side. Pass to Mutombo. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Lob pass to Gordon. Daniels kicks to McDaniels. Over Battier. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Battier with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Giddey the pass to Leitner. Mutombo against Oden. Out to Battier. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Al Payton, scoreless thus far. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls up 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. McDaniels is out there with Gordon. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Mutombo, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Battier, the pass to Peterson. On the wing, Giddey. Shoots over McDaniel. Giddey, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Mutombo is screen on Oden. Payton with it. Oden picks him up. Here's Mutombo. Thrown down by Deke.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Giddey with the bounce pass. Inside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Daniels dishes to Gordon. Pass to Payton. Gordon with the screen for Payton. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Giddey the pass to Leitner. Here's Peterson. He's got 6 to the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Mutombo. And even 3-on-3 break. Payton with it. Defended by Giddey. No one covering. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Here's Leitner. McDaniels defended. That's tipped and stolen by Payton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Leitner the pass to Giddey. Oden kicks to Battier. Stolen by McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the button.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Battier, the pass to Peterson. On the wing, Giddey. And again, unable to change momentum here. Daniels with it, defended by Giddey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Flashing his athleticism there. I like when Daniels goes right at the rim.
Here's Peterson, covered by Payton. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Payton attacking. Lob pass to Gordon. Battier with the steal. Giddey surveying the D. Down low. Here's Leitner. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Leitner's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. Outside Gordon. Back to Payton. Over Giddey. Tries again. Outside Daniels. Mutombo is screen on Battier. A shot by McDaniels. No good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Kings, Josh Giddey, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Giddey. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Idiot beat. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. Give it up for the participants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
So with Devont sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Leitner out there with Oden. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Peterson in at the 2 spot. Pass to Peterson for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. McDaniels passes to Gordon. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Gordon's showing him the ball and gets the defense to overcommit.
Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Good on the second free throw. The Kings trail by 10. And here is Giddey. Pass to Peterson. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Peterson's got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Giddey the pass to Leitner. Here's Peterson. Three-pointer. That shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Payton passes to Mutombo. Mutombo is screen on Giddey and stolen by Oden. Here's Peterson. He's covered by Daniels. Giddey with it. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Payton. Now Daniels. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Nattier the pass to Peterson. On the arc. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Daniel. Payton against Giddey. Good on the shot. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Gordon the pass to McDaniels. On pass to Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Daniels kicks to Payton. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Good on the three-point shot. Payton's got 5 now.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Pass to Peterson. Lets the 3 fly. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Payton. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Clearly, Payton knows the ins and outs of the game. A little contact won't trip him up.
Now here's Giddey. He has 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Josh Giddey, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike. 6 seconds left to play in the third. From deep three-point territory. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Gordon on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Payton. Gordon out there with Mutombo. Then it's Daniels, and it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it's Gordon missing. The Kings trail by 5. Now, Giddey. Pass to Laettner. Five on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the D has got to pay more attention to Laettner, especially when he's roaming around the basket.
McDaniels outside. To the inside. Gordon. And he banks in the layup. 14 points for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Pass to Peterson from outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition. And they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
And McDaniels drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Giddey the pass to Laettner. Here's Peterson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gary Payton.
It's going to be on Gary Payton.
And I love when Peterson plays with that energy. When he's looking to score, it really puts pressure on the defense.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. To the paint. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, they've really tapped into Gordon's scoring here, and he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Giddey. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
for three. Knocks down the three.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Kings, Morris Peterson, taking 2 shots.
Last of the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
Outside Daniels. Now McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here is Gordon. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Now Giddey. Big time move inside. The Bulls leading. Outside Gordon. Dyson Daniels. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Payton against Giddey. Stolen by McDaniel. Let's lose a 3. Down he goes for 3s.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Giddey against Daniels. The 3 doesn't go.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And they double up Payton. Jacks up a 3. That shot no good. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Gordon. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Puts up the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Shooting for the Bulls, Dikembe Mutombo. Shoot 2 at the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes home for 2 there. And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Giddey. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long, everyone.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Johnson, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Johnson. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Heinrich. Pass to Gobert. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Pass to Starks from deep three-point range. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Heinrich. Harrington, the pass to Wallace. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's George. Outside Johnson. Back to George. And there's the screen. Down low. Shot clock at 6.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
On offense, here are the Kings. Pass to Harrington. Foot shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And here's Johnson. George outside. Pass to Parrish. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Rodman.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's George. From outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Nice shot by Christie. Christie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's George. Pass to Starks. Over Christie. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Kings lead by 3. Heinrich passes to Harrington. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Wallace, the pass to Christie. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Heinrich, covered by Johnson. Here's Harrington. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
George in the post. Watch by Wallace. Yep, that one goes. George has got 5 points.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Here's Heinrich. Off target from outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Sacramento on top. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
They've got Rudy Gobert. And it's Harrington in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Pass to Starks. Goes up from the top of the key. That one falls. Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Heinrich. No made baskets yet. Now here's Gobert. Wallace with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
On defense, Sacramento. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Here's Parrish. The putback. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Heinrich. Covered by Johnson. Heinrich passes to Harrington. Oh, deflected. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Rodman. Clock at 6. George against Christie. George's shot is good.
Such a pure scorer. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Heinrich. Still without a bucket. Pass to Gobert. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Rodman, the pass to Starks. Up top, George. 20 feet out. Lets it go from deep. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Wallace outside. Here's Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the half. Here's Rodman. Here's George. The wide open shot is on the money. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Heinrich passes to Harrington. Here's Heinrich, covered by Johnson. Gobert inside. Here's Heinrich, covered by Johnson. Heinrich's shot is off. Chicago trailing here. Here's George, and the jam by George.
You gotta like the momentum on George's drive, cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Wallace outside. Pass to Christie. Here's Harrington. Here's Heinrich. No points yet. Here's Gobert. What hustle on the glass by Gobert.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Pass to Rodman. Now George. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Christie. Here's Heinrich. Picked by Gobert. Oh! The punch from Gobert!
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Kings on top, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Kings leading. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got George, and it's Parrish in at the 5. Outside Christie, pass to Harrington. To the right side. Here's Heinrich, covered by Johnson. Heinrich's shot is off. George passes to Johnson. Here's Rodman. Chicago passing it around. They now take the lead. Starks has gotten his second bucket on the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
George outside. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. George has got 17. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Fires for 3. Christie's shot is off. Chicago leading. Here's Starks. He's got 5. Here's Heinrich, covered by Johnson. Heinrich passes to Wallace, and here's Christie. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Harrington. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Rodman. Now George. Shot is up. And there's another one for Chicago.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Kings trail by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wallace outside. Here's Heinrich. Sacramento again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it starts missing. Here's Heinrich. George defending. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Here's Wallace. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws here for the night. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. George outside. Pass to Starks. To the inside. George in the post. Watched by Wallace. George's shot is off.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Christie passes to Heinrich. Now Wallace. Knocked loose to the middle. Outside Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the tie. Gobert passes to Harrington. Uses the glass on the layup. Harrington's got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Out to the right wing. Here Starks. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Heinrich. Inside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 22.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Heinrich. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Christie's shot is off. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Rudy Gobert, and it's Harrington in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Johnson passes to Starks. Rebound by the Kings.
Got enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
George with a steal. Johnson on the wing. To the paint. Here's Parrish. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parrish has got his first bucket in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And Chicago has possession, following the score by Sacramento. Back to George from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Heinrich. Back to Christie. Picked by Gobert. Pulls up, high post. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Timeout, Bulls. To hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Johnson on the wing. Pass to George. Down low. And yep, it's good. 24 points for Paul George.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Wallace outside. Here's Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Now Gobert. Jammed it.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Heinrich. Here's Christie. Here's Heinrich. He shoots. George is there for the rebound.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Tries from 19. Down it goes.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Christie outside. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Johnson. Outside George. Tries to spin move. Here's Johnson. And the 3 misses. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul. Right for Sacramento. Gerald Wallace. Taking 2
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Here's Rodman. George fires. Oh, Big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now Gobert. Christie up top. Here's Harrington. That misses.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Now Johnson. And so Chicago takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Paul George.